Hi, my name is Justin. I have a question. If I do this, is that a visual or a special effect? As Masterclass describes it, visual effects are the creation or manipulation of any on-screen imagery that does not physically exist in real life. All VFX are added in post-production. This means anytime you see an explosion or a blue alien, VFX are at play. But what if it's a different kind of explosion or blue alien? Special effects are done practically on set during production, and they are either manual or mechanical. This includes animatronic creatures, rain machines, and real explosions. Summed up, VFX is anything CGI, and it always relies on post-production to accomplish the task. Programs like After Effects, Blender, or Fusion make it easy for the VFX artist to make their visions a reality. SFX is always going to be practical effects that don't need to be enhanced in editing because they were already done in camera. You might have heard of a man named Thomas Edison. Well, besides his other well-known work, he produced a silent film in 1857 called The Execution of Mary Stuart. To accomplish this effect, they had the executioner wind up his swing, then he and the crowd behind him froze. They swapped out the actor for a dummy, then continued the action of the swing for the false head to fall on the ground. Another effect that doesn't rely on post-production is matte paintings. If a director wanted the background to have a different setting, they would hire matte painters to paint the desired surrounding, like a building for example, on a sheet of glass. From the perspective of the camera shooting through the glass, it looked like it is actually in the background. The only issue with this is that the actors couldn't walk in front of it or else the illusion would be debunked, and the actor would be behind what's supposed to be behind them. As time progressed and technology became more advanced, it opened filmmakers to an entire world of possibilities. Visual effects can be categorized into CGI, compositing, and motion tracking. CGI stands for computer-generated imagery. This could mean a digital dragon could be created to interact with, or it could mean the entire film could be animated with this style. Compositing is a big word for photo and video editors. This is where the editor would layer different digital elements on their timeline to create a final product. An example of this would be green screening, as there would need to be a background inserted to fill in the keyed green color. Motion tracking is where the actor wears a tracking suit while they're acting on film, which is then used to create a computer-generated character mimicking their exact movements. The reason the suit has so many shapes on it is for the tracking process to go as smoothly as possible. The more shapes there are, the easier it is to track in post-production. Take a look at this video I made a while ago. To create this effect, I first took separate shots of me throwing the ping pong ball where I wanted it to be hit from, then my brother would hit it where I wanted him to go next. Next, I stitched those individual clips together. At this point, I moved from special effects to visual effects. I then added in my teleportation smoke, altered the opacity to match the environment, then added a blur to match my scene and keyframed some of them to make it seem as though it was moving in the same direction as he was running. In certain shots, the ball's position didn't line up with where it should have been for him to hit it, so I made a mask around it and keyframed that as well. If you look closely, you can see a faint outline of the mask that I made. I hope you found this video helpful. This is the last of the tutorial videos that I was going to make, but it was pretty fun making them, so I just might do it again. Until then, good luck with your videos.